Alrighty, Capricorn. Alright, we got a 9-card draw of the Thoth Tarot. And as I briefly just past, current, future, it can be, it's tied in this directions also with cards above it. At times also on the diagonal. But of course, we start at the top. Capricorn, we start up here with the 3 of Discs. And the 3 of Discs, it's the Works card. This is, much as the card represents, a constructive building up, which is a good energy to have here at the beginning of the year, 2022. It's followed up by the Valor card, the 7 of Wands. And the 7 of Wands is, it's the namesake of the card. It's Valor. It's Valor. And it follows this building up. It's building up. And it's working on not only the material things of life, but also the higher self. And the things that have to do with your purpose, your path, your destiny. And it's followed up by the 8 of Discs, which you can see is like this great tree. This great tree, it's balanced. It's balanced on both sides. It has the living energy in it. And this is balanced building. Or building it when balanced. So you have been building up a higher self, and you've been doing it in a balanced way. So congratulations, Capricorn. This is and it's with this past. This is months and months to a couple of years. So I mean, this is like with the tarot, there are arbitrary time frames put on wands and cups and so on, as far as weeks, months, years. But with this 9-card spread, it's basically, you're talking about months to a year or two. Recent transition, recent change, recent events. This is very good, Capricorn, very good. Let's see what about the current has to say here. We've got, this is your first major Arcana, the Empress card. It's a very interesting card. This is a very, very regal. This is success. This is success, and in the hand is a collection, not necessarily tulips, but it is a royal energy collected, and the energy around this collection, very focused on that success. And it's next to the card, the 10 of Swords, which speaks in this dignified meaning of the 10 of Swords, cleverness. So it's successful cleverness. So it has taken successful cleverness to build balanced work on the higher self that you've been building up. Very spiritual message here, Capricorn. Very, very spiritual message. And it's next to the Princess of Discs. And the Princess of Discs, kind. It is through continuing kindness that this is being continued. This is building balanced right underneath it. Kindness. I did a pendulum clarification on this, Capricorn. It's a very positive message. Let's see what we've got for upcoming. We've got Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands card. The Knight of Wands, qualities of activity. Qualities of activity under the Empress card. So success tied, to qualities of activity. And then you have the universe. And you have this major arcana right here in the center. The universe. And this has to do with the synthesis of the material world, what you do in the day-to-day, and the synthesis with this higher self building up. So what you have upcoming, Capricorn, is a synthesis between your daily activities, the quality of those activities, your day-to-day life, and your higher self and your spiritual self. It's a synthesis of these two coming together. Now, there's a warning of restriction with this Eight of Swords interference card. There's a warning of restriction. It's underneath the kindness. It's underneath this Princess of Discs. So the building balanced kindness, kind qualities of activity. There's going to be a challenge. There's going to be a challenge to this. And this often happens, Capricorn. It often happens that when you build up, when you work on and you have made progress with the higher self, there will be not necessarily a test, but people use the word, but a check to see if this is where the next new level is where you're supposed to be. And if that's handled well, then that's where you're supposed to be. This is fairly typical in the process. So don't think of it as, just be aware that this is a very positive message. A very positive message. The building up the higher self, the building balance, qualities of activity. You have the Empress and the universe is speaking to synthesis between your daily life and your higher self. And often these 9-card spreads will give a word of caution. So don't be surprised at an upcoming challenge against being able to exhibit the qualities of activity of kindness. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be next week, it could be next month. But this reading is for January. So I have the feeling that Spirit, of course, knowing that, is indicating something coming up in a matter of days, week or so. So Capricorn, just keep your eye out. Just keep your eye out for a challenge. So the kindness is a quality of activity, and then something comes along and it's like, oh, see if you can really continue with this. See if you can really bring synthesis in your daily activities with this development and building up of the higher self. Let's see. Let's test. Let's check. And I have high hopes, Capricorn, that you will do quite well. Especially with the word of caution given and a heads up having been obtained through Spirit. So thank you for checking out the video. That's what I have for you, Capricorn.